Okay, so I've come across an interesting bug. You guys saw that I evolved to build them into Metang, which can only happen at level 30. For some reason, it's reading as level 7. I am a little bit concerned. I tried to look up some information about it. It's actually a common bug in this game because of steps I specifically took. It was just Ace and Bayleaf. I added Bayleaf back to the team after having it on standby, and then made it leader. And then I added Metang to the team. And then when I came back here, I set Ace to standby. I guess the way it shifted the party members actually misaligned the stats a little bit. I'm going to see if I can actually get it to reset itself. I'm going to head off to Tiny Woods really quick and just knock something out, and hopefully I can get up to level 30 again. If not, I might have to find something else to do with Metang. Are you still messed up? Yeah. I mean, I might as well grab the item while I'm here. Especially if it's money. I was just talking about how I need money. 22. Okay, thanks, game. Hello. Metang grew to level 8, level 9, level 10. Oh boy, here we go. Learn Confusion. You should already have had that. I should have checked your moves. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Why is it doing this? Why? I actually don't really want Scary Face. So sure, I guess I'll have 2 Confusion then. Leveled up, yeah, I'll say. HP went up 49, attack went up 43, defense went up 41, special attack went up 41, special defense goes up 39. That's doable, I guess. Okay, those stats actually look a lot better than they did before. That's interesting. And let's go check you out really quick. Summary. Looks normal now. I don't know what that was about. Just for a little bit of clarity too, this is a completely pristine copy, as pristine as you can call it. It's a ROM technically. What do you want from me? So I'm gonna pull back the curtains a little bit. I'm gonna actually show you guys. I don't even bother with the cheats in this game either. This stays completely blank. I'm trying to play this completely legit. First time I played this, I played it legit. The second time I played it, I did use some cheats. I used easier recruit codes, but I don't have that here. I wanted to actually play this completely legit. Seeing that minus 10,000 experience makes me think of some kind of a buffer overflow or underflow or something, which that usually happens when you thoroughly glitch out the game. Like you're actually intending to glitch the game to get those kind of numbers to show up, or if you're using cheat codes. One example is when you use a cheat code in Pokemon Fire Red, for example, and you try to use a cheat code that will give you infinite... Oh, I clicked the wrong one. It gives you a whole bunch of rare candies in your PC, for example. I just activated that code, so it's probably going to show up a bunch of... Yeah, okay. I've actually never seen this one before. I have 2 stacks of overflow item count and 3 stacks of 0. I've never seen that before. Interesting. Anyway, this is usually the kind of thing that you'll see, is you'll have a number that's so large that the game doesn't properly display it because it can only display up to, in this case, 999. The question mark means that there's, well, more than the number 9 in that specific spot. This one in particular, because it ends in 35, makes me think that it is the absolute maximum, which is 65,335, I believe. Or 65,535. It's the highest number in a 16-bit count, I believe. So in other words, in this specific case, I would be able to withdraw 100 and then draw another 100 and then withdraw another 100 and just keep going 600 times before this actually runs out. I don't actually want this save file, so I'll just go ahead and clear this out really quick and get back to the game. Oh, and I gotta switch this back over. There we go. Also the bird. So I accidentally triggered something when I was in town earlier. I was actually trying to deposit some money, and a Pokemon decided to wander into town. Now they're just chilling up here. So I have a little bit of a clip to show you. No more. I can't walk anymore. I'm falling down. Ugh. Goodness. It needs help. Where? It's Ace's house. That's our rescue team's base. Oh, did you maybe rescue me? Thank you. It's okay. There's no need for thanks. Rather than that, what happened? Yes. I'm named Spinda. I like to travel. I've been traveling all over seeing the sights and other Pokemon. It was on my travels that I heard rumors of a Mirage Pokemon. A Mirage Pokemon? Yes, that. Isn't it exciting? Ever since then, I've been traveling all over in hopes of seeing the Mirage Pokemon. But I've had no luck. Finally, I became dizzy from fatigue, and I must have passed out. I'm giving up on my quest. I'm simply worn out. Wait a second. Are you sure you won't regret giving up that easily? But I've reached my physical limit. If I push myself any further, I'll collapse again. It's not good for my health. Please, I want you to have this. What is this? It's a clear wing? Clear wing? Yes. I found out on my travels. It's a wing of some sort. It's transparent, but if you hold it up like this, see? Depending on the light, it takes on many different colors. At first I thought it was just pretty to look at, but after checking around, it appears to be related to the Mirage Pokemon somehow. But I couldn't learn anything beyond that. It's very disappointing, but I'm giving up. Wait, are you okay? You're still unsteady on your feet. Oh no, when I walk I always totter. Bye. Clear wing, huh? I don't have a clue what this is all about. But the Mirage Pokemon does interest you, right? I think Zatu is the one to ask for something like this. Zatu should be at the peak of the Great Canyon. We should go to the Great Canyon. Great advice from Bayleaf, but I'm actually not going to bring Bayleaf this time. I'm going to stick with Metang and Magnemite, mostly for the experience. I actually recorded this kind of separately. I'm doing post-commentary for this just to kind of talk a little bit about what's been going on the past couple weeks. I am no longer working for the company that I've been talking shit on this whole time. I won't bore anybody with the details, but I handed in my 2 weeks notice on the 10th of August with an exit date on the 29th. And they called me into the office a couple hours later and told me that they're going to just mark my resignation as effective immediately and told me to go. So I've been low-key kind of treating all of last week like a little mini vacation. This week I've actually been going around putting in job applications to the spots I didn't put in during my vacation week. A few former coworkers' recommendations, one of which I'm actually really crossing my fingers for. And after 2 weeks of nonstop stress and anger, my 2 weeks notice was a 5-page document itemizing every single point of failure within my store and pointing out that they wouldn't know labor if a bitch slapped them across the face and pissed on their shoes. That may have been a verbatim quote. I can't imagine why they got so offended. Anyway, after 2 weeks, I'm craving some Pokemon. I've also been researching some stuff for a video project that I've been working on and legitimately burned myself out on that subject. So I played a little bit of Mystery Dungeon in the small downtime that I had. I think I actually recorded this on like the 18th or 19th, and it's currently the 20th, so yes, I think it was actually yesterday. I've kind of lost track of the days. I've been sleeping a lot. Having to walk around everywhere and wearing myself out just makes me absolutely tired. Not really a whole lot happened here. A job mission I set up to clear as I went to see Zatu didn't actually take, probably because this dungeon was already in use for the story mode, I'm guessing. I don't actually know the mechanics behind that. But I did manage to recruit a couple of useful friends. Couldn't remember if I had either one of these before, but I figured that we wouldn't come across any legendaries yet. We're just here to see A.C.T, so I didn't really mind having a full team of 4. A.C.T also doesn't say anything super useful here, other than A.C.T apparently doesn't know that much about the Mirage Pokemon either, but happens to know certain Pokemon that do know about it. Pokemon that happen to rage with the eruptions of volcanoes, roar as one with thunder, and race with the north wind. These are known as the shadows of the Mirage Pokemon, and one of them can be found in the first of the 3 fields, the Fiery Field, and A.C.T gives us access to it. Okay, I think I'm all caught up now. I'm still Metang. I just recorded a little bit with the Bayleaf saying I was gonna get ready to live stream soon, and saw a little bit of a glitch with Metang stats and decided to start recording this episode. And then all hell broke loose over the last couple weeks, so I'm a little bit distracted, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm here to play some Pokemon. I think I actually need to add somebody back to the team. Magnemite. And I also need to deposit all my items. And I have a couple different places I could be going. Oh yeah, now you want to show up. Okay, I see. I could be going off to the Fiery Field or the Stormy Sea. I don't have the HMs for heading off to the Stormy Sea, so I'm probably going to do that in a different video. Fiery Field, though, I'm pretty sure that unlocks a couple more fields. Then finally we get to see this Mirage Pokemon. Which, by the way, the Mirage Pokemon is Ho-Oh. The Fiery Field, I want to say it's like Lightning Field and Northern Field, I think, maybe. It's just for Fire, for Anti-Thunder, Lightning for Raikou, Northern Winds for Suicune. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that we actually can't recruit on the first time we go through. I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna assume that we can't, and then I'm gonna have to go back anyway. So I think I'm ready to go. Never mind, I'd still have to fucking have Surf with me, okay. Which makes me even more sketched out, because if I die, then I lose the HM. I almost am not sure if I want to have the Pokemon I have with me, but we'll see. Actually, now that I say that out loud, I should probably grab some Max Elixirs. And now I'm out of item space. Great. Okay, interesting. So I had to save before I came in here. But I'm smarter than the game, and I actually made a save state when I had to go get my Max Elixir, so... Bruh. The move Confusion was sealed. I don't like that. So I can't use my broken confusion attack. That's, Even worse, Magnemite is known to be stupid and walk over lava. This place has a lot of lava. Hello? This should still be fine, just regular. You tank that pretty well. How did you trigger the trap? Slightly confused. I'm just stuck here, not able to do anything. I still can't move. Can I? Okay, now I'm no longer paused. Fantastic. Took long enough. The thing is, I'm pretty sure this... Yeah, it's a lot of damage. It also, interestingly enough, blows up the room I'm in. That did half health to both my Pokemon. I think I'm going to load up the save state and try to run this through with Goldback, probably. I would like to have Damp. I don't even have words. My own teammate's AI is not smart enough to handle walking down a single tile corridor. Are you kidding me? Bruh. Ain't no way. Having to deal with all the burn also is not very much fun. Everything has will-o-wisp for some reason. It's almost like we're in a place full of fire type Pokemon. I mean, I don't really lose too much because I have a save state, but even still. Change of plans again, then. I'm just gonna not do that right now, then. There's another one I could be doing, Stormy Sea. That one's been unlocked for kind of a while. I've just been trying to follow and see where this takes me because I got kind of interrupted while I'm setting up for Stormy Sea. I'm gonna wait on Fiery Field. I think I need to get more Pokemon then. Because all the Pokemon that I have that are a decent level that could actually deal some damage or actually hold their own in anything at this point in the game. They're all weak to fire type moves, so let's go to Stormy Sea instead, because I have a grass type Pokemon that can deal a whole bunch of damage with a multi-strike move. Absolutely. I also have to have Dive with me, of course I do. Fortunately, it didn't say anything about needing Surf, and I'm pretty sure we actually don't need Surf. So I just learned Dive instead of Surf. And I still have a Ginseng, so it's not like I actually wasted a Ginseng. I can just use that on Dive, hopefully. I also don't need Surf as well. It also didn't prompt me to save, which is also a blessing. Fancy dungeon, already next to the stairs. I will immediately use, well, set first. Range user. It is not possible to link this move. It can't be used without water. I would assume that I'm sitting in water. It appears to be water. Set move got stronger. Fantastic. Now to unset that and set back to my original. Although I do kind of want to see what that move does. Wingull. Hello. Why is Bayleaf in the way? Thank you. Decent damage. It also helps that it stab too. And a gummy. It's yellow. It's all for you. IQ went out slightly. Still dumb as bricks. Looks like a sleeping Pokemon up here. Bailey's probably gonna immediately knock it out. Of course you do. I don't really think I need to be wandering around. I think I just had to complete this dungeon. Like with the Solar Cave, I had to kind of explore a bit and try to get the other HMs, but I think here I just got to go through it. Oh, looks like floor 40 is the one that we had to go to. Holy crap, that was... I think when Starmie was blinking, it was actually giving me health and belly, so I guess thank you, Starmie, for being disgusting. Because the last time I checked right before I took the stairs, it was like 27-ish. But it dropped all the way down to like 6, so I was a little bit nervous I wasn't going to be able to make it through that. My power. Whose power? Who are we talking about? Somebody's power is bursting. That's also disgusting. My infinite power. My duels against Groudon left us both exhausted. I took to a long and deep sleep. All the time, I waited for my power to recover. And now, I am on the verge of regaining my power. I am Kyogre, the Lord of the Sea. Witness the destructive force of my waves. Marvel at my awesome power. I mean, I have better things to do, but sure. Hello, I am here, Awestruck. How's it going? I I think I will just go ahead and sit here for a second and dive underwater. Can only be used on water. I forgot about that. This is awkward. Wait, how are you sitting here then? Okay, well, I'm gonna probably die here, but it's fine. Actually, hold up. Before I forget, let's make sure you are only using bullet seed. And I guess I'll just go for a tail whip plus scratch, I suppose. I don't think there's anything else like I can really do here, item-wise. I can make sure I deal exactly 20 damage to you. That'd be cool, I guess. I guess whatever this does. 57, I'll take it. 95, 107. You only attacked a couple times, of course you did. If you could stop missing, that'd be fantastic. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. Yeah, we're just taken away. No, morning, but only by time. A time so early in the morning that everyone's still in bed, apparently. Okay. Very, very early. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You can't accuse me this time. What is it? What's happening outside? This sound. Something's coming closer. Ow. Do you mind? I was standing here. What was that? What just happened? Something huge flew by at an incredible speed. Seemed to be going towards the mountain range in the north. Still sleepy. Still early. I'll catch a little more sleep. You were just nearly killed and you just had to sleep it off. Okay, cool. Several hours later. Hey. Hey, Ace. Ace, wake up. Come on, wake up. Hey, I feel like I've seen this before. Back to episode 1. Are you awake? There's some sort of a commotion down at the square. Let's take a look. Look, everyone's gathered around. I do not deserve this. I am outraged. Uh-oh. Somebody probably stole from him. Stay away before you end up dead yourself. What's up, everybody? Up? 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 How could it be up, I ask you? My beautiful shop. My fine wares were stolen from me. I knew it. I could tell by the red. Many, many TMs are simply gone, spirited away. Dark clouds fill my heart and your soul, and you're gonna take lives, I'm sure. My bank wasn't hit, but these are frightening times. Is the storage okay? No problem. Nothing gets stolen from under my eye. This mom was not about to make a stupid mistake like that. Ka. You're insinuating that we were robbed for being careless? Now wait. Tell me, Kekleon. You saw this thief? No, not very clearly I didn't. When I saw it, it had already taken off. Taken off? You mean like it flew away? Yes. It flew off in yonder direction, yes. Tremendous speed, too. And almost took my life, I'm aware. The yonder direction. It'd be a northern direction, apparently. Next time somebody says yonder, over yonder, they mean over north. Now we know. It's not actually what it means, but that's what Alakazam thinks it means. It's impossible to determine what the thief is, so we'll need to investigate this matter properly. Yes, I beg for justice. A business faces ruination. Sure it does. Where do you even procure your items, I wonder? Ace want to look into this. I don't think I have much choice. Burglar's alleged getaway spot, Northern Range, is now open for investigation. And of course, because I want to try to make sure I have every single legendary, that also means Kyogre, I gotta go back. But I'm gonna go back as a Bayleaf this time, so it's actually gonna be easier for me. And I made it back to the 40th floor. Looks like, yeah, I gotta fight Kyogre again. I don't actually know if I could have recruited it the first time around. Because, I mean, I had Bayleaf knock it out with Bullet Seed, so I didn't actually get the final blow. And now I'm on the verge of regaining power, etc. I've heard this before. Witness the destructive force my way. I'm going to beat you down. Because now I'm in the driver's seat of the grass. That's right. Weather happens now because I don't have damp. Or Cloud9, I mean. That should be fine, though. I should just be able to use a couple bullet seeds and knock you out, hopefully. And the next one hopefully does knock you out. If I didn't miss all of them. Bruh. Okay, well, I did make a save state right before this, so... Stupid Magnemite. Okay, trying this again. Hopefully I don't miss as many. Or miss more, so that way I don't end up with a knocked out Kyogre after just one single Thundershock. That'd be nice. There you go. Go for that now. That's better. Kyogre wants to join the team. And if I say no? I'm gonna say yes, though. It'd be nice to have a Kyogre on the team. You're only level 25, though. But that HP stat looking fat, though. 145. And we gain access to the friend area Seafloor Cave. First legendary on the team. Welcome, Kyogre. Hello there. It is very happy. Well, that's good to know. I'm gonna have you join the team. And I'm gonna play as a Kyogre. Hello, it is me. I am very large, very blue. Massive well. I am also kind of out of time. Pokemon News Extra. Buried relic discovered. Mystery ruin found underground. Its site has been hidden by the crater of a meteor strike in ancient times. The buried relic is thought to date back beyond recorded history. There are rumors of treasures, and perhaps even Pokemon that lived in ancient times. The buried relic is the main topic in Pokemon Square. Well, it sounds like I got some interesting stuff going on for next video, but like I said, I'm all out of time for today, so I'm going to end the video here. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, feel free to drop a like or even a dislike. I promise it doesn't hurt my feelings. I know I've been a little bit distracted in the past few weeks, especially with everything going on with my job, so I don't blame you for being upset. I took a couple weeks off to kind of get my head back in the game. But if you do want to catch some more of these or be notified of the live streams I'm going to be probably doing over the next couple days, hit subscribe and get notified for those. I'm actually intending to be live streaming tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that notification. But until next time, where I'm going to go see what's up with the buried relic and probably go check out some of those fields again. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to have some more Pokemon that I can actually use to actually get out there and see what that's all about. It's actually what the live stream is going to be about. I'm just going to try to recruit as many Pokemon as I can. I want to have more team members than just the struggle bunch that I have right now. I have a Kyogre now, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, level 25. What even are your moves? Summary. Special attack isn't great considering you're legendary, but again, the HP stat is nice and fat. I do appreciate. Drizzle changes the weather to raining, so I guess all my water moves are going to be nice and beefed up. I do have Water Pulse. Ancient Power, which is a physical move in this game. Body Slam, also physical. Scary Face to lower speed. That's neat, I guess. The PP count, though, is kind of lacking. That feel when Kyogre PP is lacking. Anywho, until next time, where I'm going to have all that, a whole bunch to do. Until then, take care.